What's up, fuckers? AFG-TV here, baby.
Yo, today we got something a little bit different rolling today. Like, usually you guys are, you're used to seeing the Pepper videos, but today we got the man, the myth, the legend, GTS in the building, Gus the Savage. He got a new mixtape coming out soon, so we got a couple questions to ask him. Hopefully you guys like this kind of stuff. We'll interview this guy every weekend if you guys like it, bro. But I know, start the film, Randy. Let's go. All right, bro.
First question, bro.
Okay.
What got you into rapping and shit, dog?
Alright, it all started in my mom's apartment, God rest her soul. I was just sitting there on the Xbox Live, and everybody in my Xbox Live party that I grew up, shout out to my boy DeAndre and Anthony and everybody else, they was all just rapping, so I was like, alright, screw it, I'm just gonna start rapping. And the first thing I ever came out with was a Started From the Bottom freestyle, and that shit was garbage.
Really?
In all honesty, it was garbage.
It was buoy?
Hell yeah. And then I made a comeback in 2015 with my boy DeAndre, and we made a hot song, and that's where Gus the Savage really started. Like, I was under a whole bunch of different names, like Truth to God, Truth the Villain, Blaze the Villain, until one day I was over here actually with somebody, and I was like, I just called myself Gus the Savage, and then out of nowhere I'm like, you know what?
That's pretty catchy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Ever since that day, it stuck. So for that whole year, I've just been GTS, and I'm not going anywhere. So.
Understand, bro.
Thanks.
So what's the name of your new project coming up? What is it?
The name of my new project is called Straight Outta Allerton. Allerton is the block that I grew up on, also known as New Jack City. So. There's gonna be some tracks that everybody else has heard, plus some new tracks that I've been working on, and it's just gonna be some straight heat. I promise you that.
Bring the heat? You gonna bring the heat back?
Hell yeah.
Alright, after every video you put on your channel, YouTube, what is your favorite song you made?
Oh, shit. Right about now, my favorite song that I just made, my first song that I made that was pretty dope that I really liked was Keep It 100, and it wasn't even my first song, but it was the first song that I let out, and it was pretty dope. But right now, I like Hoe Ass Bitch.
Really, that's what you're jamming to?
Hell yeah, I jam to that shit every day, and it's my own
catchy
song.
Alright, bro. What do you plan on doing after, you make it big or whatever? Like, what do you plan on doing after you get to the top, dog?
Living life. That's all I really can do. Once I get there, there's just nothing much for me to do. Like, I write my own things. Like, nobody has ever written one of my songs for me. I work by myself, and sometimes I do collab with people. Shout out to Tommy Mars, LL Movement, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna live my life, make my money. You probably won't see me in a club. You'll probably see me at a nice dinner. I'm not gonna be like everybody else. I'm different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I respect that.
Respect that. I'm trying to think. CJ, you got anything or what, bro?
I got one, bro.
Right, give me another one, bro.
I think this is what everybody at the school been waiting for, bro.
Okay. Shit.
When is that you and Mac and coming out, bro?
Yeah, when's the Mac and the Mac?
Shout out to Mac if you watched this.
Yo, shout out to Mac and Bar, dog.
Look him up on SoundCloud.
Yo,
You
Mac
know
and
what?
Montage, check him out.
You spit some flames, dog.
Alright, I'm about to answer this question right about now. I think after this interview, when I go home, I think I might just hit him up so we can talk about some shit.
He's lyrical.
You guys, alright, everybody at our schools know that you and Mac and got the best bars.
Fact.
You guys are two rappers. You guys are Riverside rappers.
Everybody knows that some shit's gonna come soon from you guys. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would love to work with Mackin. Mackin is a very talented artist, and I fucks with his shit.
HAB, bro. How that all started?
Yeah, bro. Let's get that, bro.
Alright, HAB, Hoe Ass Bitch. Basically, it's about a situation that happened before me and my ex-girlfriend broke up. Some girl, I guess, was just,
talking hot.
And one thing led to another, and she was just telling my girlfriend, or my ex-girlfriend, who didn't know anything at the time, that I used to call her babe, and we used to talk, and this, that, and the third. And that's how that whole thing happened, because me, I'm a person that I don't let nobody talk to me. Not nobody talk to me, I don't let nobody talk about me, you know what I'm saying? So, once my name starts hitting people's mouths, the only way I know how to handle it is with my music. And that's exactly how I handle the situation.
Diss track?
Definitely. I probably, myself, I feel like I'm the master of the diss tracks around here because
The master of the diss?
master of the diss tracks, bro. Like that's just me. Like I could make a diss track about anybody if I want to, but it's only selected people that get it because once they start talking that heat, they're gonna catch the heat. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Would you consider yourself influential?
In most cases, sometimes when youth comes up to me, I can give them some good advice. Like with my music, I try to be different. You know, I do talk about some of the things that today's rappers talk about, but I'm not like today's rappers. I don't compare myself to anybody like Fetty Wap or Eminem or any of the other people in the rap industry. I just compare myself to myself because that's who I am. I've made a name for myself with Gus the Savage. I'm not trying to be no Lil this or Lil that or G this or G that. I'm Gus the Savage. You know what I'm saying? So, influence, I do like tell little kids to do good in school, stay away from drugs. You know, don't be like everybody else in their lives if they're doing something wrong. Just keep moving forward and don't let the situation just like eat you alive. Just keep pushing forward.
You know, a personal question I gotta ask, bro. It all starts off somewhere, you know. Like,
Yeah.
who do you look up to in the industry, and you know, like, who is your motivation, bro?
What do I look up to in the industry? Shit, that's a very hard question because I grew up around a lot of rappers, so it's pretty hard to like figure out who I look up to in the industry. But I say New York rappers like Big Pun, Jay-Z, Fat Joe, you know, Biggie Smalls, New York rappers, California rappers, because they all started off like me, amateur, underground,
With a dream.
underground with the dream, and then they made it somewhere. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. I plan on making it some of my music because it's not a dream that I have by myself. Me and my mother had the dream, so I'm gonna make it happen for me, and I'm gonna make it happen for my mom too.
Would you say where people grow up is like an influence on the way they rap?
Definitely. It all matters on how you grow up, who you grow up around with. Like, if you come from the projects, you're gonna have a lot of different things to talk about. You're gonna have your life to talk about. You're gonna have different situations to talk about. You're gonna have a whole bunch of shit to talk about. If you grew up in the suburbs, you're gonna talk about your suburbs life. If you grew up going to jail, in and out of jail, you're gonna talk about your jail life. There's different types of lifestyles that people live that they can talk about, and that's why I like myself too, because sometimes when I rap, it's definitely unpredictable because my flow changes. Like, I never repeat anything in a different song. Everything just comes differently, and everything just comes naturally. Like, I sit down and I just jot down things or I type things up and it just flows.
Whenever you're like, you feel lost or, you know, you're mad or whatever, what's the one thing or a couple things you can do to take your mind off things and, you know, to escape from the world?
Listen to music. That's all I do. Like, if I'm mad or something, I'm just gonna pop in my headphones and just listen to some music and maybe work on a song that I'm working on or something like that. I try to keep myself mellow. I try to keep myself humble. I don't really like problems. I like to avoid problems. You know what I'm saying? But if problems do come, then I'm ready for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bitch ass nigga. You feel me? Like, if somebody wants a problem with me and they say it to my face, then I'm ready. But if you're talking all this yap on my text messages or on Facebook, then you're not saying it to my face, so I don't really care. But if problems do come my way, I'm ready to handle it, and so is my family, and so is everybody else who I fuck with. So, you know, that's why I just try to avoid problems, because I don't want shit to escalate to different types of levels.
Growing up, you know, you had your brothers and shit like that. Like, you know, if you were to make it big, dude, who are some people you'd bring with you?
You want me to name like everybody who I take with me, or at least a few?
Just a few, yeah.
Well, I'm taking my sister, Alicia. I'm taking my niece, my favorite niece, Mariah. My godson, Gabe. His father, his sister. I'm taking mostly my whole family. If I'm living lavish, they're gonna live lavish too. Somebody who I consider my brother, who I mentioned earlier, DeAndre, Yanel, my best friend from New York, Daniel, my boy Anthony, who's trying to do something big with the music. Shout out to him too. Like, everybody who I grew up with is coming with me, and that's no doubt about it. Like on this video documented, I'm looking at the camera right now. Everybody who fucks with me is coming with me, and if you don't fuck with me, then fuck you.
And we know, like, when you make it big and shit, you're gonna bring everybody that fuck with you since the beginning, like that and shit like that. But
who's your favorite rapper?
yeah.
My favorite rapper.
But that also goes like with who motivated you and shit. Like,
Oh, you know what? Actually, I know exactly who motivated me, and that's my man Lil Dicky. He's the most underrated rapper. Everybody talks mad shit about him, but he's legit.
His flow's crazy.
Flames.
His flames.
I really, in the future, if I were to meet him, I'd love to do something.
Yeah, you know,
Because he's just such a lyrical rapper, and he just has so much flow.
He's like
whether
a
it
funny
be
rapper,
exactly, whether it be for comedy or whether it be some real shit, Lil Dicky is the man, and
Yeah.
that's who inspired me.
Lil Dicky's crazy, bro. You know, like, I saw him in live one time with the dude. Like, he looks like a humble person, bro. Like,
He definitely is.
He's a down to earth type person,
Definitely,
bro.
and I would love.
And
to
I
do
see a
something.
lot of like same characteristics in you guys. But you're down to earth. You're humble as shit. You know, 'cause I know you and shit like that, and like, it's crazy, man.
Definitely.
Who won? Drake or Joe Budden?
Shit. I don't know, man. That's a pretty hard.
Drake or Meek?
Drake or Meek? Yeah, I was just gonna ask that.
Drake, dude.
Drake. won-
Meek Mill
Meek or
took
the
like
Game?
a whole 10 years to release that fucking diss track.
Yeah, the
Meek
diss track
or the
was
Game?
his ass, bro. Wasn't he?
Meek or the Game? The Game.
Exactly. You like the game?
Bro, the Game is
Now-
man.
Exactly.
Like the Game just
That's what's up.
demolished his whole life, regardless of the situation, regardless of the rumors. I don't give a fuck.
Like,
He demolished
Now, what about this? Joe Budden versus the Game.
the Game?
Yeah.
No hands down.
I can't.
No hands down.
Joe Budden would. No,
Alright.
Joe Budden would win.
No,
Joe Budden, bro.
we're
yeah.
talking about the Game, bro. Come on.
I don't.
You
Fuck,
don't
I don't
know
fuck
shit.
with the Game, bro.
I mean, I fuck with Joe Budden, but the Game is hard.
You know, all like, you know, not music related or whatever. Like, if you were to meet like one person in your life, anybody,
Anybody.
music, rapper, artist, you know, like influential person, like, you know, politician, whatever, man. Like, who would it be?
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne, like The Rock.
Yes, definitely. I look up to him too, because in the wrestling business, he started off low, and look where he's at now. He's doing both wrestling and movies. Like he's living it up, and I want to be just like the people who I look up to.
When you plan on dropping the next mixtape? Next song?
Next song, I'm shooting for before New Year's, but anything can happen. Because like I said, I'm unpredictable, so I'm just shooting for big things.
Yeah,
2017. I got a verse. Let me see. Can somebody pull out a phone so I can get an instrumental or something?
Here,
Let me
YouTube?
see. Definitely.
Yeah, you know,
Ooh, you guys watching my videos?
yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. It's so catchy.
Home.
Yeah.
I just want to go home
Yeah,
so I can buy a bacon, egg, and cheese on the road. Hey, I love that song. That's about New York. Like, that song, I love it. Alright.
Do you miss New York?
I definitely do. Definitely miss New York.
Would you go back if you had the chance?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I miss going to the corner stores. I miss going to 42nd Street. I miss getting bacon, egg, and cheese on the road for like $2. I love it.
What about like New York YouTubers like Casey Neistat, like Jesse Wellens? Like, what about them? Like, do you ever watch any of their videos?
Isn't Jesse Wellens off,
Well,
like,
Jesse Wellens, Prank vs.
Philly?
Prank, yeah. Well, he lives in Philly, but he's in New York a lot now. With
Prank
Casey.
versus prank.
Prank vs. Prank, him and his girlfriend Gina.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
Jesse and Gina.
Boyfriend versus girlfriend. That is, that guy. I love him, and I'd like to meet him one day too. Hey, don't go anywhere because the freestyle's coming, bro.
Yo, talking about rappers and stuff from New York. Who do you think's the king of New York, rap game wise?
Oh, Nas. I fuck with Nas heavy.
Nah, it's just good.
He's good.
But
Like right now or old school?
I'm talking like ever.
oh,
Like Biggie, it could be anybody. Like Biggie, Jay-Z,
Big Pun.
Big Pun.
Big Pun.
Big Pun's king of New York.
Definitely.
What about like?
Wale? Actually, no, I like Wale. You like Wale?
Yeah, he's alright.
No, out of all the boroughs in New York, like what do you fuck with the most?
BX, baby.
Brooklyn?
That's from BX.
Oh, the Bronx, bro.
That's where I'm
Bronx.
from. I mean, I fucks with Brooklyn too. I fucks with all 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? I went to Long Island, I went to Staten Island, I went to Brooklyn, I went to Queens. But I'm from the Bronx.
What about now here's a real question, bro.
Okay.
Knicks or the Nets?
Golden State Warriors. No, I'm just kidding. The Knicks.
The Knicks, yeah. I'm a Knicks fan though, so like that's like I like the Knicks, but you know, yeah. Now what about baseball or Yankees, bro?
Yankees.
Mets or
Yankees.
Yeah,
Yankees, bro.
let's go,
Yeah, bro. You gotta go Yankees on that.
But shout out to my uncle Dennis. He's a Mets fan. So
He's a Mets fan. Yeah,
Definitely.
bro. Yeah. What about football? Giants or Jets?
Giants.
Giants.
Ooh, Pittsburgh.
Big Blue all day. Shout out to my cousin Mighty.
He's a
Giants fan.
Huge
Yeah.
Giants fan, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's big there.
He's
too,
got
right?
that. He got a nice ass Odell Beckham jersey.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
fly. Hell yeah. You ready? You guys
Yeah,
ready for this?
let's- yo, let's-
Alright,
Ooh,
yo.
that's a good
All
song.
right, yo, guys. Gus is gonna give us a little sample of what
You
he's
already
got.
know it's a taste of straight out of Allison. This is a song called Hennessy. Let's get it popping. Man. Hey. Yeah, this your boy Gus the Savage.
Oh, he's here, bro. He's here to script, bro.
Yeah. Hennessy. I'm straight sipping on Hennessy. The Henny is really so futuristic. My nigga terminated the Genesis. Hennessy. Straight sipping on Hennessy. I'm about to just spit him a couple verses, my nigga, just to murder my enemies. It was the summer 16 and sipping on
Yo, this
lean,
is
got the
crazy.
Henny on the
This
scene.
is
No
crazy,
that shit
bro.
neither, only smoking on the green, that's right. Only smoking on the green. Look up at the sky, get high, blue dream. Take it back to 92, about to make a dream team. Red cup in my hand, juicy, and you know it. The Henny in my hand, you know I'm about the poet. Lit night, low eyes. On my wrist, no, I'm popping with the low eyes. Phone ringing, who is it? And on my phone line. I'm not gonna answer no one shit, y'all niggas blowing mine. Yeah, I've been quiet for a minute.
Oh my God,
call it
holy
my time.
shit.
So when I glow up on your niggas, call it my time. See, I can move aside and step into the sideline. See, I can move aside and step into the sideline. Yo. 4 months ago, my music flow. That nigga's favorite savage is just walking in the door. His music got everybody up on the dance floor. Everybody got the Henny and the Hendrick or some more. Now when I was in New York, yeah, I seen a lot of shit. You know I took a lot of trips to the store. Yeah, hit the corner store, seeing niggas dealing ball, making money on the low. Walking down the block, seen a nigga with the Glock, yeah, about to cut the corner, seen a nigga get shot. That's how life was on my motherfucking block. Only time that shit is happening is by Henny o'clock, yeah. Said only time that shit is happening is by Henny o'clock. That's when you're walking down the street, seeing niggas get dropped, pop, stopped. Oh my God, they holding them down. Oh shit, you better run because they purging them now. Said oh shit, you better run because they purging them now. Yo, NYC niggas, we ain't playing around. No.
Oh my God, bro, that was fucking flavor. I respect that.
That's-
Bro. Off the dome, bro. Respect.
That's
Mixtape
fire
coming.
shit,
Shit
bro.
gonna be fired.
You already know.
Bro, I got like a couple more questions, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
yo, living in New York, like obviously you said you're from the Bronx, but
Definitely.
like what do you see? Like, did you see like murder and shit, murder in the streets and shit like that?
There's a lot of things that have happened in my neighborhood, like shootings, stabbings. My mom has been there for a couple of them. I'm not gonna lie, she was right next to one when somebody was getting beat with a bat in broad daylight.
Damn.
It's a crazy world in New York. It's a pretty fast life, and you just gotta always watch your back when you're walking down the streets because you never know what the heck can happen. You could be the next gunshot victim on the news the next morning. You could be the next person killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? New York is just pretty crazy.
Word, yo.
You gotta be careful with it.
You know, your song like HAB, whole ass bitch,
Yeah.
is some problems with the girl, right? So like, any advice for people out there, you know, having like relationship problems and shit like that?
Never rely on a girl for your happiness.
That's
Straight up.
some shit.
If you really think something is gonna work, then hey, more power to you. Just never rely on a girl for your happiness. That's all I gotta say.
It's true. That's good. Real shit though.
J. Cole, you fuck with him or not?
Hell yeah, definitely.
One of the G's rappers out there, right? It's just one of the realest lyrics out there.
Now this year, you know, obviously, you know, XXL put out their freshman class. Who do you like not fuck with on that list? Of the freshmen.
I don't really. I mean, they all. I'm not gonna like degrade them or anything.
Yeah,
They're
bro.
all pretty good rappers, but I just mostly fuck with Lil Dicky off that shit because, like I said, everybody's been talking shit about Lil Dicky, but when he pops up more than he is right now, they're gonna stop talking all that shit because Lil Dicky is real. Like everybody else, like 21 Savage and Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi or whatever, yeah, they shooters. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Dicky is like where it's at.
Now, if you look back at Lil Dicky and shit like that, you know, because I know Lil Dicky right from the beginning. I fucked him from the beginning, you know, his YouTube channel and shit, like, you know, his house tour and videos and shit like that. You remember that? The Sriracha, you know how they make Sriracha?
Yeah,
that nigga started off
mad roaches in the bag.
Like, nobody ever fucked with that nigga, you know. He started off by YouTube, you know, same way you're starting off. Like, if you were to make it like Lil Dicky, bro, what's one thing you gotta say?
If I ever were to meet him?
Yeah.
Let's collab. That's exactly what I'd say. Let's collab. I'd show him my work, and if he's interested, I'd definitely do something with him. I've always wanted to work with Lil Dicky. Ever since I heard his music, I'm just like, this guy, I really hope he sees this one day and just like, oh yeah, I gotta find him. Because I really want to work with him.
Now, what about, like, you know, you're saying, like, you know, like Lil Yachty, like Lil Uzi and them, like 21, you know.
Yeah.
Like, would you collab with a whack rapper to put yourself out there? Like, that's what I'm like. I'm serious. Like, would you collab with someone who's famous, but like you don't fuck with their shit necessarily, but like if they're a whack rapper, like would you collab with them just to put your stuff out there?
I wouldn't do that just to use them for fame. Like, granted, they are good rappers. I wouldn't mind working with any of them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not necessarily 21 in them. I'm just saying, like.
I'm saying anyone. I wouldn't mind collabing with anyone. You know, if they bring my music up, then hey, that's awesome. They're gonna bring their music up too because they're higher than me. But it's just gonna give me a little more boost. And that's actually pretty good. But I wouldn't use them for fame. You know what I'm saying? If they want to collab with me, then yeah, let's do it. As you know, either way, the fame's gonna come because I'm working with a big artist. But I wouldn't just use them just for fame.
All right. You guys got any more questions? I got one more question I want to ask now. I have a little special thing I want to do for like the end of this video. So you guys got any more questions? Nate?
I'm trying to think because I know as soon as we leave, I'm gonna have 50 questions to ask. But here, you could ask them if I have it still.
You know, I got one more question I want to ask before I get to the end of the video. I got a bomb thing I want to do for the end of the video.
All right.
So, besides, you know, getting big in the music industry and shit like that, what's one thing you want to do in life, bro?
Succeed.
Actually, I got a question.
Yeah, no, I got a question too.
Wait, let me just get to this. I just want to succeed in life. In New York, I'm gonna admit something right now. I was a slacking ass motherfucker. Like, I would never go to school. Me and my mom would have constant arguments. We would fight. You know what I'm saying? But now that I moved over here, my life has completely changed. I'm more all about school. I'm doing good in school. I'm getting my grades up. I plan on graduating, and I plan on, you know, being successful in life, like my mom really wanted me to be. My mom wanted me to be a bigger person in life. She wanted me to make something of myself. She also wanted me to do some of my music. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do in this life that I'm living now, whether it be for long-term or short-term life. I just want to live it to the fullest and be who I'm supposed to be.
Right, bro.
So what about, you know, after high school, when you graduate high school, what's your idea? What do you want to do?
After high school?
Well, when you graduate.
Well, that's why I just take bigger steps, because I'll be independent, I'll be working, I'll be able to buy my own stuff, like my equipment and stuff like that, and I'll be able to push my music out even more. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really want to do. I just want to push my music out. That way people know who I am. That way I can start doing bigger shows. Like right now I have 4 performances on my list. I performed at my family friend, like from mad years.
It was a Sweet 16, wasn't
it?
it?
Yeah, no, it was Janellis for her Sweet 15. My cousin Dodgy Vet for her Sweet 15 or 16. The talent show, of course. And my cousin Anna for her Sweet 16.
Now, you know, you as you mentioned, you know, the Riverside Talent Show. Are you gonna come back this year?
Definitely.
I'll be there, yo.
Are you gonna you're coming home with a dub this time?
Definitely.
Number
home that W.
First
Number
place,
1, baby. I'm not settling for no 2. I mean, I might settle for 2nd place, but I'm not settling for 3rd. It's either 1st or 2nd.
All right.
You know, what about you know, what about college? You know, like colleges around here, you know, they offer like, you know, they could get your name out there and stuff. Would you be interested in like schooling after high school?
Yeah, that's a possibility. Like I might go to Lackawanna College.
Lackawanna College, yeah, they have stuff like that. And what is it? David, what's that? Johnson College has stuff like that too. Yeah.
Holla at me. Always keep it 100. You already know.
Alright guys, it's AFG-TV. You know, we interviewed my boy Gus Savage out here. One of the realest things I know out here in Taylor and shit like that. It's my nigga right here. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. You know, his shit in the description below. So, you know, check his shit out. You know, this nigga spits flames, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, his link will be in the description, bro. You know, new music coming out soon.
Straight out of Allerton, coming soon. Check out that hoe ass bitch.
Come on soon. Yeah, yo, check out his new song, HOB, bro. It's flames, bro. We promise, you know. AFG-TV, we ain't liars, bro.
AFG out, baby.
AFG-TV, bro.
Always
out, bro.
keep it 100. Oh my god, yo!
Yeah. That was some fire shit, dog.
I'm having really, bro.
You don't have any milk right now, dog. You gonna eat that shit and you're gonna be crying on your way home, dog.
Yeah, you have to stay in the whip like that, bro. It's bad, bro.
Bro, I gotta take another.
Nah, we did Carolina Reaper.
You were pissed. I heard it on the side of the shed.
I gotta take another.
Like, I'm on the camera and I know I talk a lot of shit like, bro, this and that, bro. No, but I'm a little baby, bro. That shit burns. Like, I talk all that shit like, this and that, bro. But my mom on fire, though, real shit. Ghost Pepper, are we recording this?
Yeah.
Oh, we recording
Yeah,
this?
it'd be like bloopers on the side.
Alright, cool. Shit, alright.
Yo, that's also. Oh, shit.
Tuesday fucking hate.
Did you eat it?
Oh my, he just put that right in his
Oh, here
comes
it goes.
He just put that right in his mouth.
Nothing? That.
Pretty much if you stay calm, it's fine.
I mean, it burns your mouth, but like.
Shit tastes kind of sweet.
It does have a fruity scent to it. Doesn't it smell like fruity? Yo, Gus just jumped right in it. Look at it.
It's my nigga Gus Savage. This nigga's sad for a reason, dog.
Bro, you can smell it.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
The nigga about to cry. You can tell that shit.
Bro, but it's okay. I'm not swallowing this shit.
Yo, bro, you swallowed. Yo, you swallowed,
right.
bro. That's a mistake, bro.